learned the forward sweep and the reverse sweep. Now we're going to learn a draw stroke. And a draw stroke is any stroke where the power face of the paddle is coming towards the rail of the board. It could be at the nose, in the middle part of the board somewhere, or at the tail. In this case, it's going to be at the nose. And we're going to do what's called a cross nose draw. Now in this stroke, once you get the setup right, it's pretty darn easy to do. I'm going to start off with bending my knees, lowering my hands again. I'm going to set up as if I'm going to do a forward sweep, but instead of doing a forward sweep, I'm going to continue to rotate around and bring the paddle over to the opposite side, and I'm going to go at about 60 to 90 degrees. I'm going to plant the blade in the water, and then I'm going to unwind, pulling that power face right towards the nose. Once I get there, I'm going to slice it up and out. This is an extremely useful turning stroke. Keep in mind on this stroke that my T-grip hand is down here by my waist. I want to keep that nice and low and use that almost as a pivot point for the paddle. Okay, now the cross nose draw is such a good turning stroke. It's also very effective if I've got a little bit of forward momentum. So if I've got a little bit of forward speed built up, I can do the exact same thing and get a really quick turn. I'm going to rotate, bring it across the nose. I'm going to hold it in position for a second, and once my board starts to slow, I'm then going to unwind to complete that turn. All right, we're going to learn our second maneuver. In this case, the maneuver is we want to spin our board 180 degrees. And I'm going to do that by incorporating two strokes, my cross nose draw that we just learned, followed immediately by the forward sweep. And here's what that looks like. I'm going to rotate to the side to do my cross nose draw. But when I get to the nose, I'm just going to hop the nose and go right into a forward sweep.
One of the things I try to get across to my instructor candidates is that once they've introduced and explained a stroke, and they begin their demonstration, that at least for a portion of the demonstration they remain quiet so as not to distract the visual learners in their class. The 180 maneuver is especially useful when you're moving. Just make sure that when you plant the blade, you wait until you get a good grip on the water before completing the maneuver.